Hello, people of the YouTubes. Welcome to my April 10th weigh-in and update video. My name is Misty. If you're new here, I started keto on March 6, 2017 at 425 pounds. I weighed in with you guys 2 weeks ago at 368, and today I'm weighing in at 371. I am up 3 pounds since the last time I weighed in, but it is 100% water weight. And in fact, I bet I'd probably be closer to 366 or 365 if I wasn't so swollen. I'm gonna insert a couple of pictures here of just how swollen my feet are. The last week and a half has been absolutely just, ugh. I posted, I think it was on Monday, that I didn't know if I was on the struggle bus or if I'd been hit by the struggle bus. My body, I don't know that myasthenia gravis has a flare up. Like, I don't know that it does a flare up. For those of you who don't know, I have myasthenia gravis, which is an autoimmune disorder that causes extreme weakness. And again, I don't know if it's a flare. I don't know if it's just, I don't know, but the last week and a half, I have been so flippin' weak. It's like Saturday, Rob and I went to eat lunch at Saltgrass. We had a couple more gift cards left. And I honestly thought he was gonna have to feed me because it had gotten to the point where just holding my fork was just almost impossible. So it's been rough, and not only that, I've been having some more pain in my back. I have a disorder called OPLL, which is the ossification of the posterior longitudinal ligaments, and I also have spinal stenosis. Spinal stenosis is a narrowing of the spinal canal, and then so the OPLL causes the ligaments that are running in my spinal canal to calcify and turn to bone. So it's causing a lot of back pain, like in my spine, but it's also causing a lot of nerve pain. And I'm already on Lyrica for the nerve pain. I'm gonna have to reach out to my neurologist to see if we can bump that up. But I'm having problems in my neck and then in my thoracic spine because that's where the nerve is kind of rubbing up against the disc, and holy crap, does it hurt. I saw my doctor last Monday, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't live in this kind of pain. I went from doing tramadol like every once in a while to tramadol twice a day. If I could get away with it, I would probably take it 3 or 4 times a day. I did try CBD oil, and it didn't do anything. And I think maybe it was just the dosage. I'm gonna go ahead and try to double the dose starting tomorrow probably, and see if that helps. I was taking 600, so maybe I just need to up the dose, but it's been rough. So my doctor, unfortunately, because of the opiate crisis, family practitioners can no longer prescribe pain medicine for chronic pain. So I have an appointment on the 23rd to see a spine specialist, kind of to get a second opinion from the OPLL and a second opinion on how we can treat the back pain. I had an epidural in April of 2017 at the base of my neck. Unfortunately, the neurosurgeon said that an epidural could be do more harm than good. So, and he cautioned me not to do that again. So I'm gonna go see the spine doctor who has an anesthesiologist on staff, just to see what he thinks and what we can do to treat it. Unfortunately, the neurosurgeon wanted me down to 200 pounds before he would do surgery. I have 170 pounds left to go. Since starting insulin in February, weight loss has just been basically stagnant. I mean, I'm up and down, and the water weight is not helping. I was hoping with the weather getting warmer that would kind of alleviate some of this inflammation and this swelling. Unfortunately, the weather just hasn't simmered down. We have a cold front coming this weekend. I know a lot of people like in Kansas and the panhandle of Texas and Colorado are expecting like a blizzard, and it's supposed to dip down into the 30s and 40s here. So the weather is not helping. So I hate seeing another doctor, although I've seen him in the past for back issues. So we'll see what happens. Some good news is my blood sugar is performing fantastically. In fact, I'll insert a picture today. I woke up this morning and on my regular meter, I took it and it said 69, which is low. But I didn't have any symptoms of a low blood sugar. For me, when I get under 70, I'm sweaty, I get the shakes. Like I feel like I have to eat right that very minute or I'm gonna pass out, and I didn't have any of those symptoms. So I got some glucose strips for my Keto Mojo meter, and I took it and it was 89. So yay, that's the lowest it's been in a hot minute. So I'm doing something right. So I went to the doctor, like I said, on April 1st, and he went ahead and ran my A1C because I showed him a picture of my blood sugar from that morning and it was 118. And he's like, is that your blood pressure? And I'm like, no, it's not my blood pressure. I'm like, that's my glucometer. And he's like, your blood sugar is doing that well? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, let's run an A1C. So on February 11th, my A1C was 10.9. And then on April 1st, I think I said it was 8.3. It was 8.3 or 8.6 or 8.2. I don't remember. It was 8 point something. So it's dropped over 2.5 points in just the 2 months. Unfortunately, it's done that because I'm on insulin, but I'm on insulin because I'm on immune suppression therapy for the myasthenia gravis. So although I hate being on it because it's basically stalled my weight loss, it is keeping my blood sugars under control. And the good news with that again is I'm only having to take my nighttime shot. I don't have to take any of my shots during the day because, like I told my doctor, he's like, how are you not taking insulin during the day? I was like, because my fasting number is low. I was like, I do keto, so I basically eat 0 carb. I said, so there's nothing to cause my blood sugars to spike during the day. So I said, once it starts low, I stay low. The other day it did spike. I have a bit of an infection on my back. Losing this weight has caused a fat roll on my back. It's not even a fat roll. It's just like where the extra skin is. It was never there before, and it's like right where my bra strap hits. So I got a little bit of an infection there, so I've been trying to treat it. So there were a couple of days when it was excruciating that my blood sugar was a little elevated, but the highest it's been is like 189. So thrilled to death with that. Not to death, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to die. But very, very happy about that. And that is the silver lining over the past 2 weeks. I went to my therapist today and just, you know, I'm so down about my body because it just, those of us that live with chronic pain, or if you have a chronic illness, you just get tired. Like you're just tired. You're mentally tired, emotionally tired, physically tired. And so when your body doesn't perform like it used to, or like you need it to, or want it to, it can be very, very detrimental to your mental health. So, you know, I just, when that happens to me, I just feel absolutely worthless. I mean, today is the first day I've had a shower since Saturday because I just did not have the strength to get in my shower. And I have a shower chair, but when you can't feed yourself, you know, when you can't hold a fork, going through, you know, trying to hold your arms up to wash your hair and those kinds of things, it just takes I just didn't have enough energy to do it. And I take what's called Mestinon. I take the generic, which is pyridostigmine, and it's one of only 2 drugs that helps kind of relieve the symptoms of myasthenia. It's supposed to take 4 a day. I've been taking 2 every 2 hours just because it's just been so bad. It is a little bit better today, and I don't know if that has to do with the fact that it's warm outside or if I just woke up this morning and I was like, I've got to do something to just feel a little bit like me. So while I am seriously pissed about the weight, I have some non-scale victories that are really, really, really pushing me to keep going. One thing I did is I bought some new clothes. I mentioned in I think it was in a post last week. I was like, I gotta pop some tags. Because everything I wear is it was last Monday because I wore that sweater to the doctor because it was cold that day. And it was basically like a sweater dress. And I was like, I need new clothes. So coincidentally, Old Navy was having like a 40% off sale. And then I shopped through Ebates and it was like 8% cash back. And I was like, okay. So I picked up 3 pairs of shorts that are size 22. I'm excited for them to get here to see if they fit. That will be 6 sizes down since starting this. And of course, Rob and I didn't do my measurements at the beginning of the month. I don't know why that is so hard for me to remember, but it is. But in the picture I posted on Instagram today, and I'll insert it here, I can see that I've slimmed down. I mean, I still look like I'm, 300 pounds, but to me, and maybe I have body dysmorphia, who knows at this point, I just feel like I don't even look like I'm as heavy as I am. And maybe, again, body dysmorphia, whatever. But I'm just so, like, I haven't been this motivated since I started in 2017. I haven't had a single cheat day. Like, I haven't had anything since February 11th. That's the last day. No, there was a day after that we went. Was it then? Honestly, I don't remember, but it's been a couple of months since I've gone off plan. The other day I finally was like, I'm ordering a pizza. I wanted it for 2 weeks. I ordered it, got the crust I hate, and I scraped off all the toppings and I just ate the toppings. And so I was able to kill that craving and make sure that I didn't, indulge because I got a crust that I don't like. So, and then I've been having chicken wings and, just eating, high fat, low carb, sticking a lot to carnivore. I have been having berries over the last couple of weeks. But yeah, so, I mean, to me, things are going well. So the scale is not, but again, I know what's the problem. I'm retaining water for some stupid reason. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I will have a video up on Friday. It's just a quick short video. I made buffalo chicken pizza and chicken Alfredo pizza. I was in the mood for both of them. If you guys have ever eaten at Double Dave's, they used to be here in Texas, but I think they all went out of business. They had the most delicious buffalo chicken pizza, and I tried to recreate it and I got close, I think. I don't know. But anyway, so that video will be coming on Friday. I'm still going to do the Spoonie Diaries, like I mentioned. Again, I just haven't had the strength, and I feel like I need a little bit of time to sit down and kind of really plan out the topics that I want to talk about. So if you have any questions, related to my myasthenia or how I live with a chronic illness, or if you have any questions for Rob, I really want to do a video kind of talking about things from his perspective, about the diagnosis, etc. So if you have any questions for him, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I hope you guys are having a fantastic April. I cannot believe it's April 10th. My birthday is in 19 days. I will officially be in my 40s, no longer just 40. I'm gonna be in my 40s. But like I told my doctor on Monday, I was like, I cannot live the next 40 or 50 years of my life in this much back pain. So hopefully, fingers crossed that I get some good news. Again, I'm gonna bump up my CBD oil. Leave me a comment if you're on it, which brand you're taking, if it's available online. I know Taylor, she's a beauty guru. She's taking 2,000 milligrams of something. I need to go see what she's taking just to see if it's something that I can look into. But yeah, other than that, things are going well. I hope to have a Rebel ice cream video up for you guys in the next week or two. A friend of mine that lives here in Dallas is also doing keto, and she wanted to try it. And I said, why don't you come over and we'll do a taste test video, and then we can share that with you guys. And then there is I think it's called Unrefined Bakery here in Dallas. They have 3 or 4 locations, but they sell low carb, like keto baked goods. So I'm gonna give them a call and see if I can go there and maybe do an interview with the owner or whatever. And yeah, so I'm trying to trying to bring you guys some more content. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. Again, let me say it 4 more times. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when I post a video. I try to post my weigh-ins at least once a week. But again, you know, there are days where, you know, there's gonna be times where I just can't do it. But yeah, so thanks guys. Hope you have a fantastic week. I'll see you Friday for that quick little recipe video. And so yeah, bye for now.